Hello, everybody. This is my official review on Love Island USA Season 6. I'm super excited. I've always wanted to review the show in the course of watching, but guys, the drama is drama, and I swear, like when you think one is about to end, another one begin. In other words, when one drama is ending, it is the beginning of another drama. Like the drama is getting weirder. Hello, guys. I'm your host, name is Gloria. Please like, share, comment, and tell us what you think about my review. For those of us that want to keep up with the summer show, you can DM me on my Instagram page at Lucious Concept or Oluchimitizi. If you want to get more gist, drop your comment and I will reply to it. Okay, we are reviewing Love Island USA season 6, and we're going to start by reviewing them as a person, the OG cast, and then we'll dive into the gist and everything that went down in Love Island USA. Not everything, things that stood out for me because I wanted to be a short and cute review. Go watch, guys. I always say this, I don't review reality TV shows that are not interesting. If I tell you to watch something, you have to watch it because I don't give anything short of amazing. Period. Okay, guys, we're going to start with the PPPG and the PPG gang. Serena, Janelle, and Leah. Those people made the show amazing. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say about your own opinion, but I think Serena, Janelle, and Leah made the show what it is. I'm not saying other cast did not contribute to it, but I'm saying that those people, their friendship, their love story, their emotions, everything that they did on the show made it what it is, and that is on period. So Janelle, I think Janelle is an amazing personality, even though I did not get to see a lot of her personality. I think she's bubbly, and that is quite interesting. With everything that went down with her in that island, I from some people would have got into their shell, but Janelle just kept it cool and cute. For Serena started in a friendship couple. Surprisingly, let's not give it a spoiler. She started with a friendship couple and it progressed. And Casa Amor brought out a different Serena. We knew that person was there, but we were not sure of what was going on there. And okay, Serena is an amazing character, and I think she made the show quite amazing. Leah's my favorite Islander. I just love her. She's very sensitive to things and how she responds to things most of the time, not every time. But I think Leah is the OG of the season. Like she is the what did they call her? They call her the people's princess in a very funny way because I think a lot of people do not like Leah, but a lot of people like Leah. So guys, please, I don't know how to say this without giving a lot of spoilers in this review, but it is what it is. Love Island USA season 6, we're doing that. Okay, from Serena, Janelle, and Leah, we're going to go to Koi. Even though there's really nothing to talk about when it comes to Koi because he was in week 1 and he was coupled with Janelle and it did not work out. But I think for Koi, I think it's going to have like a massive regret at that point where they were asked to choose when they asked him to choose between Serena, Janelle, and Hannah. Hannah is another female and that started the show. I think he's going to have regret because I think he had more chemistry with Serena at the beginning. So we're going to go ahead for Koi. Nothing to write about Koi. Cordell, an amazing character. I think he grew. He really grew on the show. We go Aaron. I am not a fan of Aaron. I don't know why. I was indifferent about Aaron until the customer episode. I just felt like he progressed and he gave up this vibe of the gaslighter. And I don't know, his personality was not just it for me. Rob, I don't have anything to say about Rob, to be honest. It got to a point where I did not even see Rob as an ally on that on this show. I just like when see Rob, I'm like whatever. And we go from Rob, we go to was it Hakim? Okay, then we go to Hakim and Connor. Those people came in as a bombshell. I don't know, for those of us that cannot relate to my terms, when I say bombshell, is like they just came in to like ruffle some feathers and they eventually came in and The rest is history. So we go to the girls. I've spoken about Leah. I've spoken about Serena. I've spoken about Janelle. Then we talk about Kayla. From Kayla, we talk about who are the OG girls again that came in. Hannah. Okay, I spoke about Hannah. Then Leaf came. Leaf came into the main villa as a bombshell. So those are the cast, the original cast that started this Love Island USA. I think the first drama for us in this Love Island USA was when Rob and Leah had their first test when Leaf came in and Rob gave off the energy that it was Leaf that picked me. I was not the one that picked her, and everybody forgave Rob at that point. But after that, Rob then again was tested when Andrea and Nicole is another bombshell that came in and she progressed into a main character. They came in and Andrea was set on turning um Aaron's and Rob's head, and she eventually did that with Rob. Even though I think Rob sidelanded Leah in the course of it, and that was like the big that was like the big that was the big deal in this show. The point where Rob stood up from that place because the producers gave us the drama. Normally, when a bombshell comes in, the bombshell will be the one to choose what happens or who he or she wants to couple up with. But when it came to this Andrea situation, the producers now said that if you know you're interested in coupling up with Andrea, please stand up. And we had Rob stand for Andrea. I think that was the only condition she had at that point. And it was just crazy. Leah's reaction to that moment, Leah's reaction after that moment was crazy. I don't want to give a lot of a spoiler, but that was like the big boiling point on the show. And after that, the progress to when Rob came back to speak to Leah and say, I'm not here for your feelings, I'm here for my feelings and whatnot. And people were just, a lot of us went crazy. The fact that you kept her in the dark about the connection you had with Andrea is crazy. So after that happened, the Leah started progressing as people's favorite. I think people just connected with her because everybody saw that she was being sidelined. Hey, English. She was being kept in the dark. So that I think that's what happened, and everybody started like warming up to Leah as a personal as a cast on that show. So from that point, I think another thing that stood out was Serena and Cordel's relationship. The fact that at the beginning, Serena was not really feeling Cordell. She friend zoned him. And when Nicole came in as a bombshell, she saw how Cordell was with her. And I think sometimes people say they are a slow burner. I think it's really true in Serena's case because I think she was indeed a slow burner. And when she saw that Cordell was getting fine with Nicole, and she just I think she was at a point where she felt like Cordell was like choking her with attention because I think he had a massive crush on Serena. So after that, they came back, gave it a goal again, even though the boys were telling Cordell that no, don't go with Serena. I think she's just keeping you at the side until a real bombshell comes in. And eventually we had like a very interesting bombshell that walked in. Connor and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this way, I'm very bad with names. And what is his name? Hakim walked in. Hakim is a very loud personality. I think he has the tendency to be the alpha in the room, but it's I don't know his aura, his presence just rubs people the wrong way because I think he's too confident and it comes out often as arrogance. A lot of times when he is not even like he's not intending to make it look loud that way, but it comes out as if it's not as if I even perceive the arrogance from him, and it's not even interesting to watch. There are some arrogance that I think are cute, and people will be like, "What's your problem? You're arrogant." But for the case of Hakim, it was irritating to watch. It was giving cringe vibes, and it was giving the ick. So he walked in. I think he connected first with Hannah, but Hannah was like, "Oh, it's 50-50 between Hannah and." It was 50 between Hannah and Kendall and Hannah and Hakim. So in the course of the recoupling, Hakim thought that Hannah was going to pick him, but she did not pick him. Then he was left with Leaf that picked him after Rob had picked Leah. After Leah had picked Rob, a lot of drama was just going on. People the drama in the season of Love Island USA is crazy. Like I will not sit here and tell you to go watch it if it's not what's your time. Period. So I think after that we had another massive drama when Rob eventually coupled with Andrea and Leah went for Connor, who was already coupled up with Janelle. Crazy. And people had this interesting view that, oh, even though she wanted to go for someone's man, it was not supposed to be her friend. But then again, I highlighted that the longer you spend with someone, the more your loyalty to that person increases. I think when you get so familiar with someone, it's not I don't think it happens in all cases, but I think the more you spend time with someone, you just have to be loyal to that person at the end of the day. So I think at that point for Leah, she did not owe any loyalty to Janelle because it was just given 1 week, 1 week, and I don't know you that well. So she went for Connor, even though I think at that point it was so glaring that she did it just to come out of the Rob situation. And eventually, like all of us predicted, she dropped Connell, and it really got to Janelle. But what it was for the tea and the drama, and we enjoyed it as viewers. But it was not nice to see Janelle pass through what she went through just for Leah to drop Connell at the end. And eventually, fast forward to everything that happened, and we have the couple that eventually made everything change. Miguel walking in the kissing challenge and kissed the whole 7 girls. Kissed Serena, he kissed Hannah, he kissed Liv, he kissed Kayla, he kissed Janelle, he kissed Andrea, and he kissed who's the last person? Who's this person I'm forgetting? Shaq kissed the last person. Oh, I don't know the person. Oh, I don't know the person. It was 7 girls when he walked in. Miguel as a bombshell was bombshelling, like period. I don't know what anybody like. I think in the history, okay, let me not go. Let me not be petty. But for both Love Island UK and Love Island USA this summer, Miguel has to win the award for the best bombshell to have ever walked in on Love Island. He's so like the energy and confidence that guy walked into the villa with. The tea. Miguel is tall, he's strong, he's manly, he's cute. Guys, I don't say this for fancy. Please go watch Love Island USA season 6 and thank me later. A lot of people have watched it based on my short review, on just my commentaries on my YouTube short, and they come back telling me how amazing the show was. So after that part of Miguel walking in, I think he was first coupled up with Leave. Then after Leave, he went ahead to couple up with okay, I think he intended to couple up with Nico, but Nico was like, oh, he's giving fuck boy vibes. I don't think he's in for the serious deal, and she eventually stayed true to Kendall. So now we're going to talk about the Casamore, what happened in Casamore, and how he changed the dynamic of the show. In Casamore, I think Miguel went for Sierra, and she's really pretty. I think if Sierra had walked in as an original cast, she would have been one of my favorites because I think she's classy, she's beautiful, and I liked how she carried herself on the show. I think Aaron, when the one other thing that made people run mad on the show was the fact that Aaron was getting to know Daniela, and towards the end of Casamore episode, he recommended Rob to her and her to Rob, and oh God, Rob did a lot on this show. Rob did a lot. The fact that he even allowed himself to bring Daniela back to the main villa was crazy. It was giving producers. It was screaming the producers had something to do with it, but we had to watch what we watch here. So I think Aaron got to know Daniela. I'm just picking up main point. Kendall, I think he wanted to know Sarah, but Sarah was so into Miguel. Oh, Cordell, after everything that they had went through, the fact that they might started from friends and they started building a connection, I was so surprised with the way he acted. He brought Dia back from Casa. And who again? Oh, Kenny! How did I forget Kenny? Kenny walked in as the point when they were like stick or twist, and I think Kenny, Nigel, and I don't know, Cassie. Was it Cassie that was her name? I can't remember her name, but three bombshell walked in, and that was what happened before they went for Casa more episode. And he was coupled up with Janelle at that point. So what happened is those boys brought back girls from Casamore. Casamore is where the producers take the boy or the girls, take the boys or the girls to, and they just test the relationship they have in the main villa. And sometimes people come back with the people they made connection with in Casamore, or sometimes they just do stuff there and they believe most of the men believe it's a last holiday and they just stick to what happened. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happened in Casamore stays in Casamore. So that's what's happening. So they eventually brought back people. Miguel brought back Sierra. Aaron came in alone. Rob brought in Daniela. Kenny brought Katrina. Who again am I missing? Cordell brought Dea back. I think it was just four girls that made it to the main villa. And it was the way the boys bringing back the girls made the decision. In that moment, you could see the decision in their faces that, oh boy, I think I made a mistake. It was given that they had stronger connection, they had stronger friendship with the girls in the main villa. Meanwhile, I think the only person that brought back somebody from the main villa was Leaf, which was understandable because before Casamore episode, she was single, so she brought back Kane to the main villa. I think Leah had a very strong connection with Ignacio. Ignacio. I don't know his name. We call him Iggy, and he was really a cute Spanish guy. And she felt like the connection she had with Miguel was stronger, so she came. She stuck to Miguel. Guys, everything happened. Everything happened. All the guys stuck with their OG girls. Kane later coupled up with Sarah. Liv was eventually dumped with the three island girls. I think she was dumped with the Dea. She was dumped with Katrina and who was the third person? Dea, Katrina. Okay, it was just three of them because I think one person was already dumped at the beginning. Oh, sorry. See, Daniela stuck with Daniela stuck with Rob, so it was just three people that left. Leave, Katrina, and Dea left the villa eventually. Everything happened. Rob telling Daniela that he's no longer interested, that he does not see them working long term. He dumped that. I think that was Rob's fifth couple. I think Rob had the highest number of recoupling on the season. It's crazy. I think he has had a lot of fun, if you ask me. So from everything that happened, we now have like our four finalists. Even though Leah thought it was impossible that she would make it to the final four, I'm like, girl, do you know how you are loved outside? She's really an interesting character. I think sticking to yourself, staying true to yourself just pays out a lot of time. The fact that Leah did what she did, I'm sure she did not have any regret, even though people thought that, oh, she's not really into me, girl. Think whatever you think, but I think she was really comfortable with Miguel at the end of the day. So now I'm just going to review the final couples and we end our review. This review is just to give you like insight of what to expect when you eventually watch it and for you to go watch it. For those of you that have not watched it on my audience platform, please go watch Love Island USA season 6. It's quite an interesting summer show to while away time with. Yeah, even though we don't, yeah, just shall watch out. So I think the final four couples were Kendall and Nicole. We had Serena and Cordell, hashtag Karina. We had Janelle and Kenny. And we had Miguel and Leah. I am very, very, very happy with the final four couples, and I would have not wished any other four in the finale. I'm glad at how the results turned out. Everything played out the way we wanted it to play. The drama in this show is amazing. I don't know how to say this to sell the market properly. I'm not getting paid for this, but sometimes we're just so bored and we just want something to watch. Love Island USA season 6 is the show for you. The UK is going to be running up next week, and obviously, the review is going to drop that same Thursday. So get ready for the review on Love Island USA. I think this is just my review on Love Island US, to be honest. All I can say is watch, give me feedback, obviously, and tell me what you think about these reality TV shows. I have always talked about other reality TV shows, and you guys end up watching it and telling me, oh, she's amazing. So why not trust me again on this and watch Love Island US season 6 and tell me what you think about it? Okay, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, give your feedback, please. Please, please, please. I really want us to keep growing as a community. Why I keep bringing some teas for you guys. And for vlog, I've not really had like major activities to vlog about, but major things are changing in my life, and I'm grateful to God. And it's funny how I'm really bubbly on this review, because coming in here, I was down. I was not like the happiest, but talking to my audience is always a way to cheer me up. Speaking in front of the camera also cheers me up. So why not? um we still have a podcast. I always talk about my podcast and my videos. Please, 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 please engage on my podcast episodes on my playlist. Experience Literature season 2. We had season 1. You can go watch and come into season 2. Come into the season 2 era with us. Keep up with my videos, my podcast on Tuesdays. We upload every Tuesday at midnight. So please keep up with it. And we also have a video every Thursday like this one to give a review, say vlog, and anything that comes to mind we do on Thursdays. Okay, guys. I am Amite Theology Gloria, and I'm signing out from this review. It's been an amazing. Oh, should I give you a spoiler? Oh, at the end of everything, we just talked about Serena and Cordell won, which is quite interesting. I don't think there's really any criticism to it. It was worth it. It was well deserved, even though I think every other couple deserved it. Even though I was not rooting for them, the one. So if you want to watch and you don't know where to watch this on, because it's not streaming as a Nigeria show, so you can watch it with your Nigerian network. You have to have your VPN, or we can recommend a site for you to go watch it. It's Love Island USA. Just hit me up and you would get a reply, I promise. Okay, guys, this is me signing out. Until my next video. Bye. Bye, guys.